So for my chemistry class, Allison's back. Say hi, kid. So blue bottle number 1. So Allison, will you dump this into the mason jar, pretty please? And that's just distilled water. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump 4 grams of dextrose. Dextrose is glucose. It's an isomer. It only rotates light in one direction. And we're just going to start making a stack of these, Al, over here by you. I'm going to give this a stir. By the way, I let her sample some of the dextrose. Allison, compare dextrose to table sugar or sucrose.
It was powdery. It was more like, it was a little less sweet. It was still sweet, but it wasn't like that sugar.
So not bitter, but not like insanely sweet.
Yeah.
Did you like it better or worse?
I liked it better.
Good to know. Okay, Allison, and then one of these that says 3 grams of NaOH, it doesn't matter which one, just grab one and go ahead and dump it in here. There you go, good job. And we're going to get this to dissolve. So this is glucose, dextrose, whatever you want to call it, and now sodium hydroxide in 250 milliliters of water. I'm going to take a minute to mix. And I'm trying to make sure that there's no little flaky flakes at the bottom here. So you can see what's going on and that I'm not lying to you. And then, my friend, would you take this methylene blue and let's get 3 drops in there to start. And don't like touch it in the water, just drop it into it. 1, 2, 3, let me mix.
That good?
Yeah, that's good. Okay. So this is in here. I'm gonna give it a shake. Oh, maybe next time I'll get that top a little bit better. We're just gonna sit and watch. Kind of like watching paint dry, huh, kid?
Yeah.
Do you know any chemistry jokes?
No.
All the good ones are gone. Argon's an element.
Oh.
Laugh.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna be grounded, don't worry. So just give this some time. And it seems like a long time, but this video's only been running for 3 minutes. This bottle's only sat for like a minute. You must be patient. I think it's starting to go. Am I make believing, sis?
I don't know.
Just give it a sec. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
All right, guys, can you see it on camera? Look at it. Look at it.
It goes really fast.
Holy cow.
There's like a little tint on.
Yeah, there is still a little tint on top. Okay, well, let's, give this a little poke. Do you want the blue color back?
Yeah.
Give it a shake, sis. Oh, shake! It's amazing. It actually shows up better in person than it does on camera. And just to really get it going, I'll give it a really good swirl to get a lot of the oxygen back in there. But you can see it really good. Get the nice tornado going, get a nice vortex. That's a 25-cent word when you guys play Scrabble, because I know all the cool kids play Scrabble now.
I've never played Scrabble.
Oh, hush. That just means you're not cool. Oh!
Well, that means that you've never played Scrabble with me.
That hurts. I'm crying on the inside. And this will keep going until you run out of glucose to get oxidized. And that's not important for here today, but it's going to keep going back and forth. Yeah. And this is so much fun to keep doing.
You can see it swirling.
You can see the methylene blue. For anybody at home, don't worry. I've got an empty bottle that I'm storing this stuff in. I'm not going to kill anybody. So there you go. So what we're going to do is in subsequent, we're going to come back and we're going to do this. We've got 3 mason jars. And what we're going to do is we're going to do one where we have the same amount of glucose and sodium hydroxide that we have in here. In another one, we're going to up the amount of glucose and leave the sodium hydroxide the same. In a third jar, we're going to keep the glucose the same, but up the sodium hydroxide. And we're just going to let them all rip at once and see what happens. And then we'll end that video, we'll come back, and then we're going to mess with the temperature. And let's just have a little bit of fun with this stuff and see what we can do to equilibrium. So I'm going to rinse this jar out. We'll be right back. Sit tight, kids.